rebuked him. But you got to understand, but the scripture says, and he observed him. Well, in other words, in Jacob's humanistic side, he was jealous as to say, how dare you speak to me? Do you know who I am? I'm daddy. Matter of fact, they changed my name from Jacob, the trickster, to Israel. So how can you tell me that one day I'm going to bow down before you? But then the scripture came to me. Doc, it says, when my mother and my father forsaketh thou, then the Lord will pick me up. So even when my closest relatives don't see my vision, I can always go to God. And then I slipped over there in verse 20 and 21 where it says, come now therefore and let us slay him and cast him into the pit. And we will say some evil beast has devoured him, and we shall see what will become of his dreams. But then the 21st verse says, and Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, let us not kill him. Warning, there are people around you who want to kill you. Y'all. Okay. They want to really take you out. They will try to destroy you. They'll try to destroy your character. They'll try to destroy your integrity. They'll try to destroy your name. How many know you got a lot of haters all around you? Oh, yeah. The ones who smile in your face and all the time want to take your place. Don't y'all try to get new on me. Back stabbers. Hello. The scripture says, but even in the midst of that, the scripture tells me that I will look to the hills, which cometh all of my help. And my help cometh from the Lord. Now, when you say Lord, there's something behind that, because the Greek word, the Hebrew word is Adonis. And it's something about the word Lord, because when you read in the scripture, that same verse, it declares that he made the heaven and the earth. So if anybody can make heaven and the earth, all the rest of my haters keep on hating, because I got somebody tougher. I got somebody stronger who got my back. I slept over y'all. I got to keep y'all in this word so y'all won't say he said it. I slipped over the pastor to the 27th verse. And when he gave me this, it was a prophetic word that reached my loins. And I pray that it's already been established in this house that somebody is going to be free. The 27th verse said, come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh, and his brethren were content. Joseph was sold into slavery. When you talk about the word slavery, we understand the word slavery to deal with the word bondage. When you are in bondage, you are held without agreement. You are enslaved. And some of us are still walking around in bondage. Yeah, let me free somebody here. Because from our childhood and adulthood, somebody was raped. But there was a little girl. Or there was abused as a little boy. And as a child, abusement is something terrific and horrific to someone that don't understand. And as a child and abused as an adult, somebody have gone through even a divorce. Y'all gonna help me up in here? And where there's some folks who may still look at you and say, because you was divorced, you can't never ever, but let's leave that alone. Because if you go to the scripture, you find out about what God tell you about divorce, and it's not what y'all read. But he was in slavery. And there's somebody here that is still enslaved and in bondage and being held back from their potential because of something that happened even in their childhood. They could have been abused even in their adulthood. Woman could have been abused, or man could have been abused, a child could have been abused, and you're still holding that. And you can't get to the next level in God's glory because you still be enslaved in that. But I'm here to let you know, Jesus said, I came to give life, and that more abundantly. He came to set the captives free. So if you're going through something like that, you can be free. I'll give you my P.O. box number later. Because you don't understand that working in the school system all these years, I've had a whole lot of stuff come across my desk. And if I gave you all 1/4 of the stories and the incidents that have occurred and happened, you all would not believe it. It would be impossible. But once you see the tears of a young child, tears of a parent, once you see the tears of a parent who just walked in my office, who a few minutes ago was abused, and a child who was abused, and now we got to go through the court system, I'm here to let you know that Jesus is the answer. And he's here to deliver you now. So don't be sitting back there looking pious when the altar call comes. Because you need to be delivered and set free so you can be the next president of the United States. You can be the next